Hi everyone, welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to go Italian and we are going to prepare this excellent dessert that is called panna cotta. And to serve this dessert we are going to prepare a red berry sauce which is going to be excellent with this recipe. Those two are going to go well together. Let's get started. Here I have ready all the stuff we're going to need. We will use 1 quart of heavy cream or half and half, a cup of sugar, half a cup of water. We will need 3 tablespoons of unflavored gelatin. This is sold on supermarkets on the baking aisle. So these ingredients right here are going to be for the gelatin and these right here are going to be for the red berry sauce. We will need berries of your choice. In my case, I will use strawberries, blackberries, and raspberries for my mix. If you like, you can use also blueberries, but I could not find them. We're also gonna need a tablespoon of cornstarch, another 1/4 cup of water, and the juice of 1 lime or lemon. We're also gonna need some molds or glasses, whatever you have in your kitchen. In my case, I will give you a lot of different ways you can make this, okay? Here I have the half a cup of water and I am placing here the unflavored gelatin that, as I said before, you can find it on the baking aisle. It's sold in mostly all supermarkets. So I'm gonna pour in the water so that these gelatin can get hydrated, okay? So just take a spoon or something and try to mix this very well, okay? Just take 1 minute, mix it up, and then just leave it there to rest for about 10 minutes or so. Then I'm going to turn on the stove, and here in a pan I'm going to place my heavy cream. We're going to pour it in and we're going to try to mix everything with a whisk, okay? So the first ingredient that's going to go in is going to be the sugar. Try not to go too fast with this heavy cream, okay? So just try to dissolve the sugar. So this is going to be the first step. And right now the heavy cream is still cold. I'm still waiting for this to come to a boil. Meanwhile, I'm going to add the vanilla extract, which I forgot to mention that on the ingredients, but it's just about a teaspoon of vanilla, okay? So we're gonna wait for this to come to a boil, and meanwhile I have here my molds. I have several molds, but for all of them we are going to do the same thing. I have here a paper towel, a napkin, or whatever you have on hand. Take a little bit of oil and rub it in the sides of your mold, because this is gonna help us later so that the gelatin it does not stick, and then it's gonna be very complicated to take it out. So here it's my heavy cream that came to a boil, and this is a point that you wanna turn off the heat and then add the gelatin, which has been sitting here for about 10 minutes. It's already hydrated and everything. So add it here, and with a whisk try to mix this real nice, okay? This is not going to take long, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's going to be ready so that we can place our cream into the molds, okay? As I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to make several different shapes just to give you guys some ideas, okay? Also, this silicone mold that I am using, I also added a little bit of the oil so that this does not stick, okay? So just place your cream on whatever mold you have, and then let it cool a little bit and pop it on the refrigerator for 2 or 3 hours. And now we're going to prepare this delicious red berry sauce that is going to give it an excellent and delicious flavor, okay? So to make this sauce is just very simple. Here I have all the berries. This is about 2 cups of berries. I'm going to place this sugar and I'm gonna turn on the heat. Okay. If you guys want to make your life easier, you can buy these berries on the Sam's Club. They come frozen and everything. It's the same thing. You can use them and it's going to be cheaper. But for this video, I'm trying to use fresh because we're going to make a lot of different presentations of this dessert. As you can see, there's a lot of bubbles that are forming, okay, so that means that our sugar is getting dissolved with the heat. And we're gonna leave this for about 5 minutes or so. So with your spoon or something, just try to squeeze the fruit so that it's not in whole pieces. Now you can start to see that the sugar has dissolved. You can see the color already, very nice deep color. So we're gonna leave this here for another 5 minutes, and meanwhile I am going to mix the cornstarch with the water, which was 1/4 cup of water and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Just mix these two together, and 5 minutes have passed, and look at this. It's starting to get like a preserve, like a jam. I'm gonna place this on the dish just so that you can see the color, and I'm gonna reserve this here just so that you guys can test out the flavor. Okay, try it out right now and then try it out later when we add the lemon juice, and the flavors are going to really pop. Okay, so first I'm going to add the mixture of water and cornstarch because this is going to help us thicken this sauce. Okay, it's going to make it thick, and probably 1 or 2 minutes later we're going to add the lemon juice, and this is going to help us pop up this hidden flavors that the strawberry and all the other berries have. So just squeeze it and leave it for another 5 more minutes so that this gets a little thick. At this point you can try it out right now and try the one that we put in the dish, and you're gonna see just the improvements of the flavor. And trust me guys, it's gonna be a huge difference. This has been on the refrigerator for about 3 hours, and now I'm gonna unmold it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the size of it and try to get it out easily. Okay, so just put it in a plate and very careful shake it up, and we're gonna take this out of the mold. Okay, which sometimes is a hard part. Okay, so look at this. This is it. These are the ones that we put on the molds that have a heart shape, and these are gonna come out a little bit more easily than the big one. So just pop them out, and right here I'm going to call my husband because he is an excellent decorator, and he's going to help me out to present this dish. Okay, so there's a lot of different ways you can make this. I mean, if you did not have molds and just poured it into some glasses, just take a little bit of the berry sauce, put it on top, and if you have some extra fruit that you bought for presentation, just place a, I don't know, a strawberry or blackberry or whatever you have there with a small piece of mint, and it's going to look so amazing. These colors are just very rich, and you guys have to try this recipe. The flavors are just fantastic. Okay, so just the last thing, I'm gonna place a small piece of mint, and look at this beauty, guys. Isn't it just amazing? I am glad that you can leave some comments of what you think of what we are making today. Okay, here is the big one that we made. So he's just placing some fruits here on the middle of the ring, just so that the colors can pop, because white and red are just beautiful. So just place some fruit on top and then drip some of this very sauce, which is, come on guys, don't tell me you guys are not craving this. So just go to the supermarket, buy all the ingredients, and then leave me a comment of this recipe that I know most of you guys are gonna do and are going to like it. Okay, so now we're gonna go and make different ones. Here I'm going to leave this one, which is pretty. We have here a heart shape on the middle, and we're going to place about 3 different points here on the plate. Just probably about a tablespoon of it, and with the fruits, just take one and kind of slide them towards the same direction. And this is my favorite one of all of them. Okay, I don't know why, it's just so adorable. And this is it. Just if you guys want to still take more fruit and another piece of mint, it's gonna give it another point of view. What do you guys think of this? And finally, we're gonna make another one. Here we have, in this case, 4 heart shapes, and we're gonna kind of do the same thing but different. Placed about a tablespoon of this sauce in the middle between the panna cotta and the plate, like this. And with the help of the same way, some fresh fruit, take it and kind of slide it like that. And there's a lot of different million ways you guys can make this, so I just wanted to make this video with a lot of different styles that you can serve it. And now here is my husband just finishing this out, and on the top a little bit of mint, and that is it, guys. And now is the time that we have to sacrifice ourselves so that you guys can see what the final product tastes like. Okay guys, so here it is. This is it. We're gonna give it a try, which I already know this is delicious.
Very yummy.
Very yummy. My husband helped me to decorate the plate, which he has done a fantastic job. But most of all, this recipe is just delicious. Very nice, rich flavor.
Yep. Gotta try it. Have to make it.
Guys have to try it at home. If you make it for your husband, your mother, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, it's gonna be a complete success. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I will try to make my best to upload a video each week, every Thursday or Wednesday. I'm gonna give it a try. Don't make fun of me. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to comment, rate it, and share with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.